Well, if you've had chickens, you may have had chicken mudball feet, or some people call it S-H-I-T feet. Anyway, it's balls that actually get on their feet, and it gets as hard as concrete. I mean, it's really, really tough to take off. And people say, well, it's because your coop might be dirty, it's because your water isn't high enough, so they're getting into the water, all different kinds of reasons. I've had it once before, and I have it again right now on 2 chickens, and I believe it's because I have an egg eater, and the yolk is getting on their feet, and that's adhering other materials such as their own poop and sawdust type stuff from the bedding, but it makes it harder than adobe. I mean, it's really like concrete. Very, very tough to get off. So I thought I'd show you how I do it. It is best to have all your supplies on hand before you start. Sure makes things a lot easier. And these are some of the supplies I suggest. Paper toweling is always a good idea. Old kitchen towels or other towels are a good idea. You may want to wear gloves. It's helpful to have the kind that are kind of rubbery because you're going to get wet. These are very fancy Spider-Man gloves. I got them on clearance at the garden center, and because my hand is small, I fit kids. So anyway, these are the gloves I use. Then you want some kind of cutting tool. It could be a knife, could be really sharp kitchen shears, kind of a blade here, or maybe a utility knife, other scissors, wire cutters, whatever. Whatever you use though, you have to be careful because you can cut through and damage the nail. And if that happens, it's a good idea to have some Quick Stop, which is septic powder. This really helps stop the bleeding, so it's a good idea to have on hand if you do it. And when you get done, you might find, hey, chicken's nails are a little long, so I need to clip them, so have your clippers right handy. Now some people also use mineral oil and have luck with that. I find that it generally makes the ball more slippery and it's harder for me to hold and do what I need to do. And of course, you need a container with water, because one of the secrets to removing these mud balls is soaking as long as possible the chicken's feet. So in this case, I had some warm water from in the house. I added a little Dawn detergent, and then I added a little cold water so it won't be too warm for the bird. Now, some people use water in Epsom salts. I, again, haven't found that that makes it any easier. We have also tried placing baking powder on the mud balls and then pouring vinegar on and hoping that it would fizz off. That didn't work for us either. There has to be something to dissolve the mud easier, but anyway, this is what we do now. Oh, and one thing, make sure you wear old clothing that you don't care will get wet or dirty, because this can be a messy process. Can you see the balls on the end? Just got them on both feet. These are the mud balls I'm talking about. And these can get huge. You want to catch them when they're like this, because they're much easier to remove. So now we're going to do the soak, which she won't exactly like. She just doesn't understand how lucky she is to get this pedicure. So I'll be back after probably about 20 minutes. Let her soak well.
Hi! Isn't this the bomb? I'm such a campaign strategist. Cordelia? No, see for Wilma, little brain.
Okay, we had about 20 minutes. She didn't seem to really enjoy her pedicure here. Watched Buffy a little. I'm going to get this out of the way. Okay, now, if we're lucky, it will all just come right off. and we won't have to do anything more. I'll get my glove on. And you know what? If you do this and you have a helper, I think it makes it a heck of a lot easier. Let's look at these feet. Now sometimes you can just get it off, pull it a little. Doesn't look like that's going to work. So we want to just cut off this side here. Now you can see you're almost carving it away from her toe. And you can see why it's easy that you could get the nail in it. And I really have to warn you, don't try to pull too hard on the nail here, or it can come off. You see right here is the end of her toe. Yes, you gotta keep going. I don't care. Now if you get so far and it just is too hard to cut through, then you need to soak longer to get the water down to those fibers. There. See? It came off, and she has a very nice toe underneath. Doesn't that feel good, baby? I'll be back when I have all of them done. It takes time and patience. Whew. Okay, this chicken is done. Want to say hi? Huh? Did you get it all done? You want to show your piggies? See? Nice. Where's your other one? Yeah, let's show them both. Come on. There. No mud balls. Now, plan on maybe getting yourself wet during this. Make sure you have a lot of patience, because what it basically takes is time. And really what I use the most is this little utility knife. First I try to cut away, if I can, the bigger clumps, and then when I get close I try to kind of shave it off. Got to be careful, like I said, because you could of course get flesh or tear the nail. But we were very successful today. And I spent a lot of time on what might be my little egg eater. Yeah. Want to say bye? So, if this happens to you, I hope this helps. And if you know a better way, I would love to know something I just put her in and it dissolves the mud ball. But I haven't come up with it yet. This is Prepper Potpourri saying, please subscribe and share the knowledge. and thumbs up if you like this video.